What's going on, guys? Spencer here with HM Massage. Welcome to the new year. It's 2020. I hope everybody had an awesome New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Entering 2020 is not just a new year, but it's also a new decade. And I thought it would be really cool to go back to last decade, the start of it, and see where massage therapy started in 2010, and take a look at it now at the end of the decade, where it's come 8, 9, 10 years later. Massage therapy has been steadily growing, and it's one of the fastest growing healthcare fields, and it's interesting to see how it's changed or hasn't changed up until now, just last year. So in 2010, massage therapy was approximately a $14 billion industry with 300,000 massage therapists and massage therapy students in the US. 2019, massage therapy worked itself up to a $18 billion industry with an average of 375,000 massage therapists and massage students in the US. The amount of people that got massages also grew. 2010, there was an average of 48 million Americans, which was 18% of the population at the time, up to 55.7 million Americans on average got a massage in the last year. That was July to July, 2018 to 2019. That's an average of 23.5%. So it's good to see that the amount of therapists there are and the amount of people that are getting massages are steadily growing. We want this field to become more and more well known and more people to start utilizing the effects. What's interesting and didn't change a lot is the people who are doing the massages. So for most people, about 75%, massage therapy is a second career option. Therapists are usually getting into it later on in life. In 2010, the average age was the younger 40s, and in 2019, the median age of massage therapist was 45. And of all these therapists, 87% in 2010 and 88% in 2019 were females, meaning I'm of course the minority by a long shot, but almost 90% of therapists are female. This is something that hasn't changed over the last decade. What did go up though is the prices and the income. So in 2010, the average hourly wage that a therapist charged was $60 an hour. Today, on average, it is $72.33 an hour. So an increase of $12 or so over the last decade, along with the amount that a therapist will work in any given week. So 2010, the average work week was 15 hours of massage therapy. That does not include any of the extra business work or anything besides the actual hands-on massage. But in 2019, that number went up to an average of 26.6 hours a week. This is probably due to the big increase of spas and how many hours therapists do at spas, which is often way too many. Also, people generally just want more money to live in today's world with inflation, so working more to get more. But even with all the spas that are out today, the solo practitioners of massage still reign supreme, with almost 3/4, 75% of all therapists being a solo practitioner. However, the quality of therapists, hard to say if the quality has gone down, but the education has dropped a little bit. So in 2010, the average education requirement that came out was 660 hours of initial training. However, in 2019, that number dropped to 647 hours of initial training. And I think that this is definitely part of a lot more schools, which for both statistics, there were around 300 schools in the US. I think some of these schools are really pushing the idea that you can get in and out in 6 months or 9 months. You can get your massage degree really quick and then get into making a lot of money. I think as that idea gets pushed more, we're gonna see some therapists coming out with less education. That doesn't necessarily mean they're bad therapists, but they are coming out with less initial training and probably initially less quality therapists. So that's something I would like to see in the future. Apparently so do 92% of all therapists, because in both statistics they found that 92% of therapists agree there should be some minimum standard of training set. I also think that it should be higher, maybe a required year of massage school, if not 2. That's a topic for a different day. Fortunately though, more and more states are beginning to understand the importance of massage and starting to regulate it. Back in 2010, 43 states regulated massage therapy, which is up in 2019 to 46 states. Just waiting on those last 4 states. Looking at you. And of the 18% of people in 2010 and the 23.5% of people in 2019 that got a massage in the previous year, 85% of those people agreed that massage therapy can definitely help with pain and general wellness. So massage therapy is definitely on a great growth, and it's going to continue helping people, just like almost 90% of people who have had a massage say it does. And I'm convinced those 10% of people who say it doesn't help simply got a bad massage. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This was pretty fun to look back a decade and see some of the statistics from 2010 till now. All of these numbers, or most of them, I got from AMTA, so I'm gonna link those down below just so you can look at them yourself. Otherwise, give the thumbs up if you like this video. It always helps out the channel and helps me out. Subscribe to the channel for new content every single week. I will see you guys on the next video. I hope you have a great rest of your day.